All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who do well. And salute, man. Much love, much blessings to you sincere brothers who push this truth week in and week out. Y'all brothers, stay strong. We almost home. And man, a family member of mine sent me this right here with this false pastor. It's very popular false pastor or false prophet, what we're going to call him. Pastor Jamal Bryant, or should I say Dr. Jamal Bryant, because that's what he calls himself. Man. He was speaking on basically the coronavirus and all what's going on. And you know how they do it, the false pastors or whatever in the Christian church. They say, I'm gonna just let it play, man. I'm gonna go with the flow, man. I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna let this play and dissect it, man. Because you Christians, y'all are through, man. Y'all are through, and your false pastors ain't gonna be here real soon. They're gonna be destroyed. Let's go.
Everything your family needs over the next 30 days is gonna be given to you. Your electricity won't be disconnected. Your water will not be cut off. Your refrigerator will never be empty. No eviction is gonna come to your house. You ain't fighting nobody in Walmart and Target. Everything you need, God is gonna supply it. If you believe it, will you give him glory? That God.
Pause for a second. Here it is. Almost nobody in those churches follow the Bible. They follow nothing that's written in the scriptures, man. Most Christians. There is no discipline within Christianity. And if it is, name it. Nobody follow none of the disciplines you read about in the Bible. Nothing in the Bible. But all of a sudden, God gonna take care of them in these times. We're about to see the Most High, the one who you call God, the Most High Yahweh. He's gonna take care of his elect, man, in his 1/3. And most of you Christians, you're 2/3, man. Most of y'all are against the Most High. You know, y'all are under the guidance of plantation Christianity, man, which you're under the guidance of Satan. And let's go. This is Jeremiah 14 and 15. These niggas, these false prophets been rocking y'all to sleep so long, man. And it's time for them to be destroyed and y'all to go ahead and fall in the ditch right with them, since y'all don't want to wake y'all asses up in there. How you don't want to wake up in the information era? Man, we at the end of y'all. We at the end of y'all. But I'm just going to sing this real quick. This Jeremiah 14, 15. Therefore, now I started 14, Jeremiah 14 and 14. Then the Lord said unto me, the prophets prophesy lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commended them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision and divination, and a thing of naught, and the deceit of their hearts. Therefore thus said the Lord concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, and I sent them not. Yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land. By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. Exactly. So these niggas like this that's constantly saying peace, peace, and sword and famine and pestilence won't be in this land. Guess what? By sword and famine shall those false prophets be consumed. So Pastor Jamal Bryant, or Dr. Jamal Bryant, whatever you want to be called, TD Jakes, Creflo Dollar, you false niggas like Nathan You Snake, Nathan You 7 from IUIC, who told me we ain't gonna go through no tribulation. Guess what? By sword and famine, your ass gonna be consumed, man. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna read that whole chapter, because that's a badass chapter, man, because there's nothing new under the sun. And that whole chapter is about famine, pestilence, and the sword. And that's coming back around, man. History repeating itself. And you know why the Lord doing this? Because it's time for the judgment upon this wicked earth, and starting with our people, man. You know? Starting with our people, man. Knock off 2/3 of our people, because that's what the Most High gonna do. And he gonna knock off this damn devil, man. The so-called white man. And he gonna save his elect of his people. Which his elect, the 144,000 men out of the tribes of Israel. Chosen, select man. Let's go.
Everything your family needs over the next 30 days is going to be given to you. Your electricity won't be disconnected. Your water will not be cut off. Your refrigerator will never be empty.
You hear this nigga keep these false divinations, man? How the fuck you know that ain't what happened? The Bible says otherwise.
No eviction is gonna come to your house. You ain't fighting nobody in Walmart and Target. Everything you need, God is gonna supply it. If you believe it, will you give him glory? That God. I'm blessed in the city. I can't hear nobody. I said I'm blessed in the city. I'm waiting.
Nigga, we know your pocket's blessed. You blessed by Satan, nigga, you wicked Judas. Well, let's go. This is Jeremiah 14. And all of you false prophets in there in the pulpit, you pulpit pimps, all of y'all are a bunch of wicked Judases who robbed the Most High of his money, man. How do you rob the Most High? With tithes and offerings, man. You're a thief. This is Jeremiah 14. I'm going to read this whole chapter. This is a pretty good chapter. And it's very, 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 very relevant in these times. The word of the Lord that came to Jeremiah concerning the dearth. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. It says Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. Who is Judah, the so-called Negro in America? That's the real tribe of Judah. Those are the real Jews. And the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground. Meaning Judah is a dark-skinned people with different shades of brown. But at that time, in the famine, guess what? Those brown-skinned people, those so-called black people, they get even darker in the famine. It says they are black onto the ground, even darker. And the cry of Jerusalem is going up. And the cry of Jerusalem. Now people about to cry, man. They about to be crying to the Lord, but it's finna be too late for a lot of our people, man. They want to be wicked as hell all the way up until some shit hit the fan. But the shit ain't hit the fan yet. But we in the quiet before the storm, just like Donald Trump said last year, man. This is the quiet before the storm. These are the beginning of sorrows. It's finna get ugly, man. Don't let these false pastors keep rocking y'all to sleep, man. Keep bewitching you. They constantly bewitching you niggas, and that's what they hired to do. Verse 3, and their nobles have sent their little ones to the waters, and they came to the pits and found no water. They returned with the vessels empty. They were ashamed and confounded and covered their heads, because the ground is chapped. For there was no rain in the earth. The plowmen were ashamed. They covered their heads. Yea, the hind also calved in the field and forsook it, because there was no grass. Then the wild asses did stand in the high places. They snuffed up the wind like dragons. Their eyes did fail because there was no grass. O Lord, though our iniquities testify against us, do thou it for thy name's sake. For our backslidings are many. We have sinned against thee. O, the hope of Israel, the Savior thereof in the time of trouble. Why shouldest thou be as a stranger in the land, and as a wayfaring man that turneth aside to tarry for a night? Why shouldest thou be as a man astonished, as a mighty man that cannot save? Yet thou, O Lord, are in the midst of us, and we are called by thy name. Leave us not. Exactly, man. That's what our people were saying back then. Please don't forsake us. Don't leave us not. Don't do it to us now, Lord. How you gonna do us like this? Why we ain't got nothing to eat right now? Why the sword coming at us? Why we ain't got nothing to eat? Why is it pestilences out here? You know? Let's see. Thus said the Lord unto this people, thus have they loved to wander. They have not refrained their feet. Therefore the Lord doeth not accept them. He will now remember their iniquity and visit their sins. Exactly how people love to wonder. They love to wonder under what? Christianity. Salakia. And no, there ain't no damn coronavirus, man. All right, they love to wonder under what? Christianity, Islam, atheism. Niggas is under everything now that they love to wonder. They love to try out all the new shit and be in that herd mentality and follow everything. Follow everything that's new and that seems exciting and that seems popular to the people. You love to wonder. You didn't want to refrain your feet, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, because y'all are the Israelites. Y'all are supposed to be the Lord's sheep, man. But the Lord has a few sheep that did follow him whithersoever he went, man. And that's his elect. And those are going to be ones who will be saved in those days. Let's see. Thus said the Lord unto this people, thus have they loved to wander. They have not refrained their feet, therefore the Lord doeth not accept them. He will now remember their iniquity and visit their sins. Then said the Lord unto me, pray not for this people, for their good. So we ain't gonna pray for you niggas. Just like the Lord ordered Jeremiah to not pray for you niggas for your good, we ain't gonna either, man. You know? It's been a long time coming, man. Fuck you niggas, man. Except the ones of y'all who repented, man. And who signed and crying for all the abominations they be done in the midst thereof in this wicked kingdom. When they fast, I will not hear their cry. And when they offer burnt offering and an oblation, I will not accept them. But I will consume them by the sword and by the famine and by the pestilence. Then said I, Lord Yahweh, behold, the prophets say unto them, ye shall not see the sword, neither shall ye. Hold on. It said the prophets, the false prophets say to them, ye shall not see the sword, nor have famine, but I will give you assurance, shalaki, assured peace in this land. Then the Lord said unto me, the prophets prophesied lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision and divination, and the thing of naught, and the deceit of their heart. You hear that? History repeating itself right now, man. Let's see. Verse 15, therefore thus saith the Lord concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, and I sent them not. Yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land. By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. And the people to whom they prophesy shall be cast out in the streets of Jerusalem because of the famine and the sword, and they shall have none to bury them, their wives, nor their sons, nor their daughters, for I will pour their wickedness upon them. You know what's going to get rid of them bodies? That's going to be of you niggas, you 2/3, that didn't want to come back to the Lord, who didn't want to keep his commandments, who despised his law, who didn't want to put that faith in Yahweh, but they wanted to put that faith in white Jesus, man, the slave master. You know what's going to happen to your bodies? After you be put to death, your body's going to get burnt up in nuclear fire, man. Nuclear missiles, because World War III is at the door also, man. They shutting shit down and preparing for this World War III. America, China, Russia, etc. Y'all been playing, man. Therefore thou shalt say this word unto them. Let my eyes run down with tears night and day, and let them not cease. For the virgin daughter of my people is broken with a great breach, with a grievous blow. If I go forth into the field, then behold the slain with the sword. And if I enter into the city, then behold them that are sick with famine. So it's going to be bodies everywhere, man. When these niggas can't eat, man, they going to go crazy, man. When Esau, the so-called white man, can't eat, he going to go crazy, man. Nation going to rise against nation, too, because Negroes and Latinos know who got all the damn food. They know who got all the supplies, all the resources. The so-called white people. So what the hell you think these Negroes going to do? Start marching their ass up into the communities, man. With guns, knives, and everything else to go eat, man. You know? So, yeah. And by the way, it said dead bodies in Jerusalem. Remember, Jerusalem is a people before a place. So these Negroes you see, these Latinos you see, that's Jerusalem, the people. So you're going to see a lot of dead niggas, man.
Thing.